Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago I unstaked 2.0198 EGLD that was in the staking thing on XPortal. My idea is there it was earning, I don't know, like 8% APR or something like that. And I thought I can probably earn a bit more by just doing something different with it. So what I actually did was I got that amount of EGLD and I swapped it into BurniFi because BurniFi was down quite a bit at the time. I spotted on TradingView this morning that BurniFi against USDC had gone up quite a bit overnight. More to the point though, BurniFi against EGLD had actually gone up a bit as well. So I think it's probably time that I swapped it back into something a bit less weird. So I'm going to do that because at the moment, if I get that BurniFi there, and if I swap that into EGLD, I will get 2.07. Okay, which is more, isn't it? So I'm going to do that. I'll actually get 2.06. It's still more though, so let's do that. Okay, I'm using the DeFi wallet there. And this is my smaller, what I call challenge account. This one I sadly started off with £2,000, and I've got less than half of that now, which is a bit sad. But I will try and get it back up to £2,000 and beyond. It just needs the price of EGLD to go up, really. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, let's see what I've got. I might have had a little bit of EGLD already, maybe. Okay, there's actually 2.16 EGLD there. May as well claim these rewards, hadn't I? So I can get some XMEX there. That's about it. Probably have some meta bonding as well, don't I? Not a lot though. Okay, so that means I've got 121.29 in liquid tokens at the moment. I just want to see if that goes up at all if I claim the meta bonding, because it's tiny these days, especially with these like very small accounts as well. Well, there you go, 122.65. So that's about $1.40 I get from that. Now, it probably comes as no surprise to any regular viewers that the pair I'm looking at here is ZoidPay versus EGLD. And this is mainly because the ZoidPay app is coming out, but it is all happening very slowly. I think we were all hoping that the app would be in the hands of the general public easily by the end of April, and we're into May now, and we're only still in the wave 3 of the testing, which means that the shopping pool owners like myself, we've got access to it, but there's very little we can do with it. All we can do with it for the moment is spend the €10 that Edward gave us a couple of weeks ago and make content about it. At the moment, we can't top it up ourselves, not with real money or crypto or anything like that. All we can do is spend that €10. Now, this isn't because there's a problem. This is just because Austria Card, who are the card provider, are really, really meticulous about every step of the process. I can show you the post that Mihai Popescu did on Telegram if you like. So Mihai says about the ZoidPay super app concerning the crypto to fiat functionality. As you know, we recently moved this feature into alpha testing phase, an essential step where we test everything from expected behaviour to extreme edge cases. This meticulous testing is crucial to ensure we deliver a seamless and secure experience. However, due to recent changes in our KYC process, we must make sure everything is calibrated and aligned perfectly with our partners before moving to the next phase of testing. These changes are necessary to enhance compliance and security, ensuring our services align with the regulatory standards and provide the best user experience, which remains our top priority. So it says it's going to focus on improved accessibility features and adjustments in KYC protocols. Okay, as a result of these revised KYC procedures, some users have been flagged during the validation process and will need to undergo verification once more. That wasn't me, actually. I don't seem to need to do that. Okay, it says, we understand everyone is eager to progress, but this phase is crucial. It lays the groundwork for seamless public rollout. Thank you for your continued patience and commitment to making the ZoidPay super app the best it can be. Stay tuned for further updates, and as always, feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need assistance. Okay, so that message was from the 17th of May, and you can see that from the 17th, which was Friday, wasn't it, the price has actually come down about 6%. Now what would be really good is if I had like an exchange where I could just set up a limit order to buy ZoidPay at these kind of prices down here, like I did in April. But I can't do that with just the DEX. So I think I'm just going to buy some ZoidPay now with that EGLD and then look for an increase when we get to the next stage of testing maybe, which you see could easily be something like 20%. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I have actually got a bit of ZoidPay there already. So I think the best thing to do is if I swap all these little bits, like this MEX for example, if I swap that into ZoidPay as well, so that for example will get like 612 ZoidPay. So I'll just skip the video while I do that. But yeah, I'm just essentially getting anything worth over about $1, swapping it into ZoidPay. Okay, so that's that done there. So this ZoidPay here is currently worth $115.57, is actually 8,440 ZoidPay. So for example, if I wanted to swap that into EGLD now, I'd be looking at something like 2.7 EGLD. So the plan is to wait until the price of ZoidPay goes up a bit and hopefully to swap that into more than 2.7 EGLD. So probably what I should do is put myself an alert on this ZoidPay EGLD chart and then look for something like, let's say, is a 10% increase reasonable? I think it is, isn't it? So yeah, maybe somewhere like there. So let's get a horizontal ray. Let's say about there. So I'm just going to give it the text sell ZoidPay for EGLD challenge account and say OK to that. So then I'm just going to set an alert there. So I'll be notified if the price goes up there, and then I will swap back into EGLD. Okay, cool. That's what I'm doing. Now, of course, it is totally possible that the price of ZoidPay could just drop to zero. I honestly don't think it will, though. Also, what I'm seeing here is some kind of, it's not very good, but something like a descending triangle like that, which is actually a bullish pattern. And these have more of a probability of breaking to the upside rather than the downside. And that would imply that something's going to happen in the next week or two, which hopefully could coincide with the wave 3 of the testing. Now, just looking on the ZoidPay USDT chart, I'd obviously drawn this triangle a while ago. And indeed, this does seem to be coming to the end of its apex as well. Maybe that could be more like that. In which case, yeah, looking at the end of May for something to happen. I think it's worth a gamble, and I'm not doing it with too much money there. It's just like $118 or whatever it is. That's what I'm doing with my smaller account on X Exchange. If you found that vaguely interesting, or if you are just a kind person, then please do give the video a like. And while you're down there, leave a nice comment, just say hello. Also, make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. And above all, tell your friends.